Thanks for joining us on Good Day State Line. I'm Michelle Markham, and we're switching things up because you may have seen on Facebook and Instagram that I've been driving around in a gorgeous Lincoln MKZ from Manley Motors. Joining me now is Hannah from Manley and another lady with the Lincoln, Angie Bauer. So welcome to Good Day State Line, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for letting us be here.
Okay, so introduce yourself. Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'm Angie Bauer. I'm from Angie Bauer Design from Lena, Illinois. I have 4 kids and a fabulous husband.
Oh, does he know he's fabulous? He does now, though, right?
He does now, yeah.
He does.
Right?
So you've been driving the Lincoln, the Nautilus?
Nautilus.
Okay, and this is Hannah.
Yes, my name is Hannah Rostema. I'm a sales representative at Manley Motors in Belvedere, and I sell Lincolns. So
Hannah's like the Lincoln Connect. Like if you need to know anything Lincoln, Hannah is your girl. Like she is a Lincoln pro.
Well, thanks.
So before we get started into why we're doing this and why you and I are here, Hannah, tell us real quick about Lincoln. Just give us a little snapshot about Lincoln.
So Lincoln is an automotive brand that has been around for a really, really long time. Recently, in the past, 2 to 3 years, Lincoln has come leaps and bounds from what they're known for. So we really wanted to give you guys that opportunity to test them out and see how they could fit into your everyday lives.
Well, we had a blast. So Angie drove the Nautilus. And real quick, Hannah, which one is the Nautilus?
So the Nautilus is one of the larger SUVs. It's a 5-passenger vehicle. So got room for lots of people, lots of cargo space, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I drove the Lincoln MKZ, which is the reserve sedan, which is kind of sporty. So
sounds fancy.
I'm gonna say for me, I had never really, I don't think I'd ever driven a Lincoln before having this car. No, I don't think so. So the car's utter perfection, but for me it really boiled down to like the little things, the massaging seats.
Yes.
I mean, so the Nautilus didn't have that, so Angie felt a little left out. The Nautilus didn't have it, but both the driver and passenger had it. So, and the Lincoln logo lights up when you walk to the car.
It does.
What did you call it?
It's the bat signal. It's
like
my bat signal.
Yeah, you walk
to my
up
car.
To it. For me, and I was like, it's like the red carpet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's ready for you. Like, hi, your car's here. We've been waiting for you. Welcome back. And locking it was kind of cool because people were like, I didn't see what you did. How did you lock the car? And you just put your finger right on those 3 little indentions and the car locks. It's amazing. And then the mirrors fold in too. So what were your favorites of the Nautilus?
I think one of my favorites was the Apple Play, only because I love music and I also do a lot on my phone just for my business in general. So like I could get texts, I could do Zoom calls. There's just a lot of things that I could do just through the Apple Play because it's all my apps that come up on the screen.
So texting, could you respond to them?
I can. All I have to, and you don't even have to touch the screen. All you have to say is, yes, I'd like to respond. And then you tell it, and then it says, would you like to send? And you're like, yes, please send.
And then, so did you send any weird messages? Or did it actually?
It actually did it correct. You know, like when sometimes you use Siri?
Yeah.
And she's like changes even the language sometimes
right, like
you
what
feel.
You're saying.
Right.
Yeah. And this one was so clear and concise and it sent it, and when you received one too, it read it really clear. So it was really fun.
So we were lucky enough to do some fun things as far as like going out. We all went out to lunch. Ladies who lunch with Lincolns or in Lincolns, however you want to say it, which was really fun. Special thanks to Gino from Sam's on Riverside because the food was amazing. The service was fantastic, so I felt really spoiled by them. So that was kind of nice. What else did you do in your Nautilus?
Oh, we went to horse because my daughter does horse, so we took it to the barn. That was really fun. We took some pictures of that with the horse. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, we went to O'Hare and picked up a friend of mine who flew in, and so lots of cargo room to throw in the trunk.
What did she think of the ride?
She's like, why are you in this fancy car? And I'm like, let me tell you. And she's like, this is a dream. Like, it rides so nice. And then she's like, air-conditioned seats.
Oh yeah,
fabulous.
That's another thing. So besides the heated seats, they have the cooling seats. So it's been kind of warm around here. It's kind of nice. Like all of a sudden you hit that little button and it's kind of nice and cool. And then in the winter, I can imagine that's really nice to get in your car and the seats are heated. It's got the heated steering wheel too.
Yeah.
So it's got all those little perks. For me, I went to Festa with my daughter, so Festa Italiana was going on, so we had a lot of fun doing that. I took my dog to the groomers, which was like, oh, you know, who's going to take their dog to the groomers in a Lincoln? Well, my dog felt very majestic. He sat up and he's like, this is awesome. And then I went to Hoo Haven. I took Joel, our cameraman, with me, and I took Brent, our other cameraman, and they never want to ride in any of our station vehicles again, ever.
Don't blame 'em.
Ever.
Like they're totally spoiled with the Lincoln, so we had a lot of fun. Up next, let's see, what else am I going to do? I have to bring the Lincoln back, but I don't want to.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
I'm
I had a
so
lot of fun
sad.
in my Lincoln. I think I literally changed my mind about, you know what, I didn't know. I think when people, you get into that mindset where you think, oh, a Lincoln, it's like a Continental. Oh, no. I mean, this MKZ, it had the sport mode.
Yes.
So I could kind of like kick it in gear a little bit, which was kind of nice. And then,
We're not telling all those secrets, are we?
right. Oh, it had the lane sensors.
Yes.
So it keeps you.
And mine, I was turning and it alerted me that I was getting too close, and it like beeped. It was really, really cool. So it avoids any collisions.
So there's sensors like all over these cars.
They are. They're in the front, they're in the back, and I think you mentioned too when you went to O'Hare to pick up your friend, you used that adaptive cruise control.
I did.
So, you know, if you're distracted on the road, it's going to help you stay really safe. And
So
lots
what
of
is
added
that? What
features.
is that cruise control feature?
So you guys are familiar with standard cruise control. So it lets you set the speed, but then adaptive also lets you set the distance that you'd like to keep between you and the vehicle in front of you. So going, you know, on highway driving, if you're going into O'Hare, there's a lot of stop and go traffic.
Right.
So if you're not paying attention though, also, you know, the vehicle's going to slow itself down and then will regain its speed when it deems that it's safe using all kinds of sensors and cameras. So.
Okay, so somebody you're following traffic and all of a sudden they slow down. Oh, you slow down, but you don't have to take your foot on and off the brake and gas to keep going. It does it for you.
It does it all on its own. Yes.
I do have to say the massaging was kind of a nice perk. The other thing I really liked is that just keeping the key fob, which was my car doesn't have that, so I thought that was kind of cool. Like it didn't have an actual key, which I was fascinated by that, and the gear shift.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
the
what?
buttons.
There isn't one.
Yeah.
No,
It's
there's
buttons.
not, yeah.
It's like I want to park my car, boop, and park, and I want to hit drive, park. And you had a friend. You had a friend that hung out in the sunroof, like with his dog.
Yes, Diego, because you know we have to take we were at a birthday party, so he had to take a picture of his dog in it, so that was fun. Did you do the app so you could remote start it from your app?
Because one of the days it was like 90 degrees.
Yeah,
so
just
I got
cool
my
it
car
down.
going. It was nice and cool.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you to Manley Motors. We had so much fun in the
You're
car.
welcome. Thank you
and,
guys for driving them.
After a quick check of the weather, I talked with 8-year-old Ashlyn Jolliker, whose name you may not recognize, but over 6 million people have viewed her viral baseball highlight reel. We'll be right back.